It's been a long time. Come on. Yeah. Hey, yo, it's my life, my time, my rights, my rhymes, my grind, my struggle, hustle, sweat in my blood too. My predator smells fear, I smell a lot. My competitors fled scared, cause they smelled I was hot. I want it all. Excess, the sex, much success, stress ups. I want it all, no less. So come on.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Suga Flurb, and this is your World Heavyweight Champion, Ded Van Dam. And welcome to Iowa School to Go to Championship Wrestling Friday Night PackWatch, live from New Orleans, Louisiana. We got a immaculate, wild card for you tonight, bound to be filled with exculpatory amounts of PackWatch women's tag team matches. We have the
shooter matches.
Soy Sauce Invitational matches 2 and 3. You can see right there, Sugar Flurb Enterprises versus the Unity Poster Boys, a most nefarious matchup. In our main event of the evening is a World Heavyweight Championship matchup. Mark Henry takes on the Ded Van Dominator himself. But up next, we have a no disqualification match. Marty Casaus takes on Pinhead in what is sure to be an exculpatory amount of hate and pack.
You are correct, and you did notice on the card setup that it said no DQ, and that is because Marty Casaus specifically asked for that match stipulation tonight. He told the officials, and quite frankly, he's telling everyone that he doesn't fear El Rey Muda or anyone in the posse. That we don't really know who's in the posse yet, but we know he has a team.
We saw El Mariachi and we saw Danny Trejo, but we know
that's enough to know. Absolutely.
We know there's more demons on deck as always.
So Marty's here to represent Scorp, not to cut you off, but he's here to represent Scorp, and he's hoping that he makes a full recovery. As we know, Scorp is alive, but he is also in critical condition in the Florida hospital.
But critical in a Florida hospital. Prayers are up for that OG himself. As we saw that his Brujeria was
no one expected that to happen.
Nobody. There are no words for that at all. The Brujeria that was unleashed upon OG Scorp was unlike anything I've ever seen in my life. But speaking of Brujeria, we learned that El Rey, El Mariachi, and Danny Trejo were all fined $25,000 each by General Manager X Visuals, and they are going to be fined another $25,000 if we see them here tonight.
This man can make up to $150K off 3 bounty hunters. Good God.
Bounty heads. They could be spotted. They could be spotted in catering, having a taco, and they could get absolutely Brujeria PackWatch with another $75,000 in fine.
Is the taco worth a $25,000 fine? Is the carne, is that worth it?
I don't know. Might have to be some Doritos Los Tacos carne type beat. But as we can see, Pinhead
just hit the $5 Taco Bell box.
Certainly. Pinhead rocking a brand new fit here. Padded up, looking jacked to all hell.
Quite the question.
A lot
bigger on the shoulders.
Pads on the arms, on the shoulders. The chest protector.
It's
very
quite odd that out of everyone, Pinhead's finding the need to wear this padding. I hope this is only for the entrance sake. I don't want to see him fighting this, and it looks like he is.
I would pray that he takes it off. Pause. But he is fighting. He is fighting with the padding. This is a no disqualification match, so Marty Casaus does have access to
Did the ref even check the padding? I think nada, because he does know it is no DQ. I think that's why he wore the padding. He's got a shank under there. Been watching some contradicting clips, if you will.
Absolutely. He's got the shank under there. He's got steel plates underneath the padding. He thinks he's Bret Hart.
Don't know what's happening right now.
Marty Casaus, of course, wrestling in his signature HMS shorts as usual.
He is HMS for life and standing with OG Scorp, who of course brought him in, of course showing his allegiance with him. Only makes sense, but he was cut off last week by a debuting nefarious Danny Trejo. I have never in a million years thought we'd see Danny fucking Trejo in
Danny
A-What's What We Go
Trejo
To.
in the Federation, putting a dragon sleeper on Marty Casaus as El Rey and El Mariachi, damn near committed acts of human sacrifice in the ring.
Felonious levels of assaults happening in the ring, multiple degrees of it.
Certainly, and you have to think with the fact that there are bound to be more demons from the Hacienda that are not El Rey, El Mariachi, or Danny Trejo. There is a possibility that this match could be won by Pinhead off of a run-in of yet another demon.
Absolutely. If the lights go out, I know something's bound to happen.
Certainly.
We saw the single leg from Marty. He was looking to get some momentum here, but we know Pinhead usually is pretty strong in singles matches compared to Marty Casaus' record.
Marty Casaus has a very, very poor record. If I recall correctly, Marty Casaus has 0 singles victories. All of his victories come from tag team matches where he was a member of a team
road
with this man, Pinhead.
That really says something there. These two know each other quite possibly better than any of the other demons. Maybe other than Scott Steiner and OG Scorp, but you got to wonder, speaking of Scott Steiner, where does he play into all of this? We have not seen or heard from him in weeks.
I would think that with all of his aid that he's provided to OG Scorp, including helping OG Scorp after a defeat to General Manager X Visuals in the Outlaw Mud Show matchup, I would think he would stay with the horror movie shooters instead of the Hacienda demons.
You know, but you never really know, because I never saw the backstabbing to happen anyways. I never saw the betrayal coming in the first place.
I had a feeling that El Rey would return with a exculpatory level of nefariousness, but nefarious enough to commit acts of human sacrifice is beyond even my scope of expectation.
And someone he considered his sangre, his blood, damn near. Someone who helped him get to those levels of achievements that he has, that success.
Certainly, we can see right here the snake eyes off the apron.
Off the apron, the hardest part of the ring.
Into the ring, and he's going under the ring for more brujeria.
What could he be pulling out now? A bat! God damn, he thinks he's stang.
He stang him with that bat, ladies and gentlemen. Looking to get him up.
Tased and stang. God damn.
Beautiful DDT right there. Marty Casaus, very intelligent.
Snapped. He's losing it. That side's coming out. If we see a fucking fork come out.
There is seemingly no padding on Pinhead's skull, which is exactly what Marty Casaus is going to focus on.
Absolutely.
With all of these DDTs and similar maneuvers.
Wade, speaking of DDT on the ladder, God damn.
Double underhook DDT on the ladder. Damn near blew his face apart. 1, 2.
That could have fucking fractured his skull, broke his face, his nose, all of it.
Is a demon.
I'm surprised he did not get busted open hard way on that one. That just shows you what kind of demon he is, the spine buster.
Huge spin on that spine buster. He put a little bit of oomph into that. A lot of stank on it. Seems a little surprised that Marty Casaus kicked out.
Absolutely trying to fight off Pinhead the Stallion here. I don't know if it's going to work, though. Going for a kick, Dragon Screw.
Beautiful leg whip right there by Marty Casaus. He knows Pinhead very, very well. German suplex. Holding on to him, rolling him through into that Rainmaker. Again, there is no padding on the head, on the neck and skull area of that man Pinhead. Marty Casaus can inflict massive amounts of CTE here, and there is none of that armor that's going to save him.
Speaking of that, God damn, there it is.
Good Lord, busted him.
It took dropping him on the apron to make the demon bleed, but there it is.
Huge uppercut.
Blood rains down on Pinhead.
Clothesline takes him down. He stacks him back up. Marty Casaus.
Mask looking to form on Pinhead here. We see on the outside. Missing that blow. I think the blood has officially gotten into his eyes.
He manages to strike with that neck breaker, starting to shift the momentum back. No, Marty Casaus, clothesline. This is the best
you can do when there's blood flowing into your eyes constantly.
Clothesline right there. This is the best Marty Casaus has looked in a singles match in a long time.
Huge knee.
Again, Marty Casaus, very intelligent, focusing
smart, keeping
on
it on the
head.
outside, using violence to his advantage here.
Jumping knee, and it looks like Marty Casaus has been busted open.
This is
Kick to the
truly becoming
midsection.
something here.
Atomic
two former
drop.
allies, two former friends, if you will. Demons.
Two
They're beating the
demons
fuck out of
who
each other.
at one point had tag team title aspirations. Now battering and bloodying each other up. Pinhead to the top
What
rope.
is this?
The elbow, and he missed like shit.
Oh shit, Marty Casaus just popped a bean, feeling primal with the
Into
roll up.
Small package. Referee taking a little long to get down one.
Come on, ref.
2 kick out.
Come on, ref. I mean, Jesus.
What would it do for the morale of Pinhead and the Hacienda Demons if the small package would have gotten him the victory? Ducks underneath here. Spine buster drops him. Starting to feel it, a little gyration there. Questioning if that was necessary. Goes for the knees, counter right there. Shot, counter, very interesting.
Just running into each other almost.
Got him up.
Going up for a cutter, it looked like.
Counter with a series of elbows. Off the padded elbows right there. That is not good.
And there we
the
see a
sleeper hold.
Oh, a maneuver that Marty
neck.
is familiar with as of last week.
Ringing him with that disgusting chokehold maneuver, jawbreaker.
Jawbreaker indeed.
Very smart, very similar looking maneuver to the FTP stunner from Thunder Horse, Ruby the Cherry. Taking it right back to the outside. Very smart by Marty Casaus.
Taking his time
taking a
here.
moment to relax, to
regain his
unwind.
composure, figure out what he's going to do next. He hit him about with everything.
Very hard to think straight when you're fighting a padded demon and you have blood cascading down your forehead.
I mean, like we said, this is Marty's best performance, but like, what really is he doing here? I mean, Pinhead's only taking shots to the head, it seems, pause, but these shots to the lower abdomen and stomach and all of that, is it really effective? Panama Sunrise.
Back to the Destroyer off the second rope. 2 kick out. All this concentrated damage to the skull, and Pinhead is still able to kick out.
And he hops up.
Hops right back up. The black pants, the armored chest.
A spear.
Spear. Very interesting variant of the maneuver there. Just shoves him halfway across the ring. Shoulder block with that armored shoulder again.
What we're talking about, obviously, he clearly has to have padding on his chest as well, because the maneuvers are not doing shit to him.
Kick to the midsection, clubbing blow, counter shot to the midsection. Very odd Sobot right there of Pinhead.
Again, shots to the bottom, mid-region there.
Very odd of Pinhead to grab that kendo stick from under the ring and then just simply leave it there. Goes for the cover, legs on the rope, 2.
Is it really dirty, though? Anything goes.
No,
all fair here.
All pins are good. Goodness.
Into the turnbuckle.
Looking for a cutter type maneuver. Running knee just
boot.
Flattens him. Very smart of Pinhead to roll out of the ring right where that kendo stick is.
Almost an Aztec kick from Marty. God damn.
Shoves him off. Marty Casaus still going.
Trying to injure himself here. The adrenaline's kicked all the way in for both of these men.
Fireman's carry
flatliner
right there. Stacks him up here. What are we going to see next? Goes for a kick to the midsection. Counter. Drops him down. Grabs the leg. Wait a minute. Figure 4 leg lock on the outside of the ring. Looking to make Marty Casaus tap out.
Just looking to punish him. Embarrass him.
Punches here to the kneecap.
Not going down like that.
Face. Hobbles up, though. Have to wonder how much damage he suffered. Again, targeting that leg right there. Kicks to the knees. Barely able to hobble out of the way.
Running neck breaker.
The crowd firmly behind Marty Casaus here in Nolens, Louisiana. Kick to the midsection, looking for the DDT, but again, a counter from Pinhead. Wait a minute. He's got the chicken wang.
Oh,
pedigree
no,
on
that
the
pedigree.
outside. God,
and he's not even waiting. He's just making him come right back to his
kick to the midsection, stacking him up again. That pedigree
God
again.
Damn.
What the? Oh my! Is he
he's
going
looking
for
to hit him with a third?
3 of them things?
No way.
No,
Ain't no
that's
way,
not necessary. Call the match right now. 3
is an assault.
pedigrees Oh my God.
Oh my fucking good Lord. He is
Into
just,
the ring.
he's done.
3
Lifeless.
pedigrees on the outside.
Lifeless in the center
What
of the ring.
kind of nefariousness? 1, 2.
No.
That's not it.
No.
Look at the
My
look
God. The
on
Aztec
Pinhead's
Lords
face.
are with Marty Casaus here.
Look at the
The
look.
Moth has spread their wings.
Wait a minute, got him up. Beautiful suplex right there. Very shocking to see Marty Casaus kick out of
Making
3
a slight comeback
pedigrees
here
on
off
the
that.
outside.
I mean, how do you recover from that? Jesus.
Slowly picking Pinhead up, looking for another suplex.
Just
Raking the eyes
rake.
here.
Already has blood in the
Kick to
eyes.
the midsection,
adding
and he's
insult
just
to
trying to
injury.
just damage him. Just work him
Trying
again.
to damage
The
his
dirtiest of
retina.
deeds.
It does not matter though.
Filthy acts are done at a reasonable price. Into the cover here. 1, 2, kick out.
Emphatic kick out. Kicking both legs off the mat.
Both of them legs off the mat. 3 pedigrees. How much damage can you really do to that
Look at
arm?
the blood from both men being
Just
spilled down their
covered
face.
in a crimson mask. Into the head scissors here. Immediate roll through by Pinhead. I don't know if that was a good idea by Marty Casaus. Grabbing him by the hair.
I mean, you got to
Looking to
think in
punish
this point in the match, these are all off desperations from both men, both these moves. It's just who can hit what
Into
first
the
and get
cover
the
here.
successful
1,
pin.
2, kick out.
I was about to say not like that, Marty.
Not like that. Stomp right here. Pinhead just taking it to Marty Casaus. Shifting the
Takes
momentum
him outside. He
right
doesn't know
back in
where
the
he wants
favor
to
of the
end
horror
this.
movie shooters. Hip toss back into the chin lock.
Hip toss into
Headlock
a
right
headlock.
there. Just being disrespectful, bringing it right back to the ground. Rolls him over. The crowd is raucous here.
I mean, this is the first matchup, and this is what we're seeing.
This is
This is a
different.
hate-breeded, fuel-fed rivalry.
If this is what we're going through in the first matchup, what are we going to go through in the rest of the matchups? German suplex, rolls him
Again,
through, grabs the arm,
vintage
that
Casaus.
Rainmaker, drops him with the Rainmaker, looking to
That
stack
could
him
be
up
what he
here.
needs.
What are we going to see from Marty Casaus here? Stacking him up,
We
the
see it.
dirtiest of deeds,
Dirty
drops him on
deed.
his face. 3 dirty deeds, 2 Rainmakers, all the punishment they've suffered. 1, 2, 3, that's it, he got him. Marty
That's what he
Casaus got him.
needed to do.
Love to see it. Marty Casaus packing up the demons here tonight.
You know,
It's all
OG
about
Scorp
the
was
pack
watching that
watch.
match very closely.
The
Outside of the ring in the hospital.
DDT. Marty Casaus. Very gay. Wait a minute, that's not Ray.
Ray.
He said, fuck
Ray
your 25
Muda's here.
stacks. He said, fuck your 25 stacks.
He doesn't give a
Wait a
fuck.
minute.
He's got Danny Trejo's budget. Who the fuck is
Who the hell
that?
is this random audience member?
My God!
There's a random audience member somewhere.
That's a
Is that
fucking mark.
security guard? Wait a minute, Marty Casaus
Marty
is calling
Casaus
to the
welcoming
East
the
Side
demons.
champion.
When you've got Danny Trejo's budget to blow money
He's
on, does
calling the East Side
$25,000 really
champion.
matter?
Wait a
There it is,
minute,
Danny Trejo. That's
He's
another
got the bat.
50,000. That's
He's
another
got the
50,000.
bat. Oh my God, the bat to the
Jesus
genitals,
Christ.
the bat to the midsection. Oh, he's
Look
he's
at the poise on that man.
He's posturing. Look at LA.
You gotta wonder
just-
where's El Mariachi and all this. Fuck it, let's
Where
go
is
for the
he?
home run.
I have no idea. Marty Casaus. Wait a minute. He's got
Danny
him up.
Trejo stacking
He's
him
got
up
him
for
up.
what seems to be
The
a
tombstone
pile
pile driver. God damn.
He's
that
looking
wasn't
to
necessary.
bury this man.
El Rey he said, fuck your $50,000. Wait a minute.
Wait,
Cherry.
little horse, that's Harry.
Wait a minute. Who's that?
God damn.
That's La Strangulador.
That's La Strangulodora. Oh,
my
no.
God, that's not.
Oh, no. It's
not
official.
Ruby the Cherry.
It's official. Dah, Crippler. There it is.
Crippler.
There it is.
Crossface. Oh my
This
God.
is fucking unneeded.
Ruby the Cherry is suffering. El Rey.
Look at the blood flowing down.
Oh my God.
These, they're not stopping at anything.
Oh my God.
They
Where
don't
is
give
Scott
a fuck about the
Steiner?
cost.
Where is Scott Steiner?
Where's Rosa? Where's Scott Steiner? Where's all of them? He's gonna need the whole brigade.
I have no words for this, but ladies and gentlemen, we have to unfortunately move on from this disgusting display into the Soy Sauce Shooter Invitational. Steven Seagal takes on Tetsuya Naito, and what I believe is Tetsuya Naito's first school shooter division matchup. And what an opponent for him, but the dashing disco darling himself, former school shooter champion, inaugural school shooter champion, former Ded Van Dominator, Steven Seagal.
Fraudulent scumbag. That's how I describe him.
You have to think, what is going through the mind?
This is Austin Signs. Really, get that shit out of here.
Steven Seagal seems very poised, despite the fact that
he thinks he's slick trying to come out here, hashtag tranquilo, but he does not realize who's he's in the ring with, does he?
I don't know, but it seems that the Dashing Disco Darlings have taken issue with the Ded Van Dominators. We saw Brando.
This is long-rooted issues. I mean, look at who's in the fucking ring. You said it yourself. Former stablemate.
Former Ded Van Dominator, inaugural school shooter champion. La Noir shooter Seagal, the vaudevillain himself, very relaxed, very poised.
That quite the mentality he should have coming into this matchup.
He is a former champion.
This is a qualifying match.
He is a former champion in a division that Tetsuya Naito has never experienced. He does have an advantage.
You are correct about that. I did once upon a time regard him as Shooter Seagal, but that is all changed, as you can see. Naito is on a different level with the tranquility, as you can see.
Tetsuya Naito very relaxed here, wearing the biker-like leather jacket despite the disgusting heat of New Orleans, Louisiana, taking his sweet time.
What true Rudolph looks like.
Taking his sweet time, making it to the ring as Steven Seagal did.
That's right, vintage. Ah, yes, sir. That one mark right there, he knows what's up.
That one mark in the Kane shirt with the vintage sign. There he goes, whipping it out again. He must have done some commentary.
Fan of the Dominators. How could you not be? The Conquerors.
You have to ask the Dashing Disco Darlings, apparently.
I would rather not ask. I have nothing to say to this.
Dashing Disco Darlings.
I have nothing to acknowledge, if you will.
Certainly the Kane shirt mark with the vintage sign. Are we going to see some vintage Tetsuya Naito, and we're going to see Destino spell the end for Shooter Seagal?
Might see some Gloria, might see Valentia, we don't know.
Or will Shooter Seagal whip out all of his old school maneuvers in this matchup?
There we see a swinging neck breaker.
Stacks him up here. Counter, double leg takedown.
Keeping it at a normal pace, I'd say here. Just filling each other out.
Up against the ropes.
Naito wants to see what Seagal's really all about. He knows he's a former stablemate. But Naito doesn't really give a damn.
Former stablemate, former champion, Dashing Disco Darling leader, former personal trainer of the currently injured Mikey Mugiwara, who took him out of his own stable, running into the corner, into the Oklahoma Stampede.
Oklahoma, New Orleans Stampede.
Drops him down here. Kick to the chest. A little bit more aggression than we're used to seeing from Steven Seagal, as this is a school shooter matchup. The matchup that requires the most aggression. Elbow to the face.
Ruthless aggression in every sense of the word. Kenshin Seek, though.
Kick to the spine right there.
Drop kick to that knees. Naito can show you what playing Rudolph is all about. You don't want to match dirty tactics with this man. I'm promising you that. There's a reason he was scouted.
The face buster.
You know, he may not be on screen a whole lot as much as I'd like. That will change. You better believe that. It will change. But he plays a monumental role in our success backstage every single time. Naito is the taskmaster of the Gold Rush.
You can see him just posturing here, looking to take it to Shooter Seagal like Dimebag Darrell took it to La Flamme last week.
Oh, yes, sir.
Clothesline
takes him out to take it towards Dio Brando later tonight.
You can see Tetsuya Naito to the top rope.
Got God damn it, Naito.
Tetsuya
You just
Naito
got
could've-
injured for that. He just laid himself off the shelf in Japan because of maneuvers like that. His knees getting fucked up, and this is what he wants to do.
Oh my God!
This man is.
Seagal.
He has no care for his knees.
I was about to say we were about to see a 5-minute Tetsuya Naito match where he doesn't hurt his knees, and then he just shut me up before I could even open my mouth.
He said, "Tranquilos."
Ain't nothing tranquilo about the wheelchair
Absolutely
he's going to be in
not.
if he keeps it up.
I don't know how he's hiding the pain that he's in. And there you see swinging neckbreaker again.
Backbreaker, neckbreaker combination here. Very questionable of him to do a backbreaker onto Danny. He just planted on the canvas outside.
He doesn't care. Like, you know, anything to win. And that, I got to respect that. Putting your body at the line at the risk of success. That's what it's about. And here we see Gloria.
The vintage Gloria from Tetsuya Naito. But is it enough? No, it is not. Shooter Seagal right back to his feet. Rolls him through. Kick to the midsection. Dropping him with a DDT. Oh my.
He might have got a stinger on that.
Little bit of a stanger on it. Looking to stomp him out, but he gets back up to his feet.
He's just
Wait a minute.
throwing
Side
random
suplex right
shots. Backdrop suplex. The Saito almost.
Back up to his feet, European uppercut counter by Tetsuya
It's going
Naito.
to take more than that,
Kicks
though.
him to the
Naito is a
midsection
hell of
here.
a fighter.
Absolutely. We've seen Tetsuya Naito in a large quantity of matches, including his reign as Soundcloud Valero I-75 champion. Counter right here, shot to the midsection.
Not allowing whatever Seagal had planned.
Right hand.
And
into
that,
the Destino here.
Destino.
Drops him right there, but is it enough
Yes,
to
sir.
knock him out? I don't think so. Tetsuya Naito, not used to being in school shooter matches, has to find a maneuver that is capable of knocking an opponent unconscious.
You are correct.
The stomp.
Almost a meteor, but instead just a stomp, like you said.
Cameron Grimes cave-in status. The triangle choke here. We've seen triangle
Sit down
chokes
choke.
before.
I
Triangle
don't know if
choke
he's got quite the leverage he needs on that, though, like you said.
does not.
Not the quite position that you want on that. That's
Low
a low blow.
blow.
Blatant ding-ding shot.
The ding-ding demon is now Steven Seagal
Oh,
here.
my fucking good lord.
You can see the disrespect.
He's really playing into his old days, his old roots.
You can see
Back when the Federation was first started.
God,
He's seen
doing
plenty
it.
of ding-ding shots in
He's
his day.
staying alive. He's
This
staying
is
alive.
absolutely
And looks
absurd.
to kick to the midsection here.
Absurd.
The chicken
This
wang
is
Marty
no.
goes him through, stacks him up. The Taskmaster
No.
with that cop killer.
The cop killer. It's not enough.
Former
though.
Las Vegas Sheriff Shooter Seagal with the
Naito
cop
ain't no
killer
he ain't going down
into
like that.
The triangle choke, a maneuver we last saw, but he tapped. Tetsuya Naito trapped to the
I did
triangle
not
choke.
see a tap. I don't know if he passed out.
Tetsuya,
He might have
I
passed
saw
out.
it. I saw the tap. I heard it on the ropes.
We'll see
on the
the replay.
canvas. Ladies and gentlemen, the last time we saw a triangle choke in the Federation,
I mean, he
was-
took a cop killer. He might have been out from that alone.
took
And here
the
we see the
cop
replay.
killer.
We see the replay.
The replay. Wait, where
No
is
tap.
it?
I
The
don't-
tap. The
He
tap
tapped
out.
after the ref called it, though. I don't know what, like.
He still tapped regardless. You can
Either
see,
way.
Look
Either
at
way.
that,
Seagal
man. Shooter
advances.
Seagal advances.
That grimy
in the soy
motherfucker. You
sauce
better
shooting
believe he will pay.
championship. Tetsuya Naito suffers defeat at the hands of a triangle choke here. The Dashing Disco Darlings 1 for 2 against the Ded Van Dominators so
Oh,
far
don't
tonight.
you worry.
Very interesting that he won with a triangle choke. As I said earlier, the last time we saw a triangle choke in the Federation was in Ded Van Dam's Eastside Championship matchup, where he was unsuccessful against Suga Flurb, where he used the triangle choke but was unable to secure a
Used
submission
it
victory.
2 times, I do believe.
Yes, sir.
Man, now this is a match like no other. Literally the 2 biggest women on the fucking roster just teamed up for one night. I hope one night.
Awesome calm. Look at the look on Madea's face. Madea's got the bandana. There's no UPB penitentiary on the jumpsuit. This is a
Just here
match.
to beat some ass. Jesus, relax. Look at that. I got the bandana on still.
There is damn near 700 pounds of woman between these two. This is disgusting.
This is absurd. Like, I almost feel bad for anyone who would have been in this match. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't have to be ODB and Kula Diamond.
It could have been Thunder Rosa and Aja Kong.
It could be Bull Nakano and Lita, and I will feel bad.
It could have been Bull Nakano and Aja Kong, and I would have felt bad. Look at the size of Madea. Unbelievable to see Madea.
The size of both women. Like I said, I hope this is a one-off because as singles competitors, they're already doing the absolute most.
Absolutely. But Madea, despite getting back into the women's division, she's not really in it for herself, and you can see Kula Diamond and ODB.
She ain't looking like she's stressing shit.
She is not
entered with the Enterprise.
The Sugar Flurb Enterprise beanie. You see Sugar Flurb very relaxed in the background. This is the first time seeing Sugar Flurb since the Super X Showdown. And you can see he's rocking the burgundy and gold tracksuit to represent Kula and ODB here. Look at them, very relaxed going into this matchup.
A little bit of hype from ODB per usual. The undisputed, uncontested champ.
Uncontested, longest.
She's just rocking with her.
Longest reigning women's champion. She won at the Super X Showdown and retained the title. Look at that. Steve Harvey.
Yeah, Steve Harvey just came from around the commentary table, and I got a little peek of what he was saying over there near our area and the mics by the rings. He said the reason why Madea picked her tag team partner is very simple. You know, she believes Awesome Kong's next in line for the women's championship, and Medea's backing Awesome Kong. That says enough.
Awesome Kong is a terrifying individual, but imagine Awesome Kong with Madea backing her up against one of the smallest women in the Federation, Kula Diamond. Only woman who might be shorter
match up
is Io Shirai.
You might be correct about that. They might be around the same height, though.
This is the second time we're seeing Kula Diamond in the ring against that woman, Awesome Kong. Last time Awesome Kong was victorious after a hard-fought match. Absolutely. This is also the first time Kula Diamond or ODB will be in a matchup with Madea, if memory serves me correctly. Fireman's carry, gorilla press,
with
just
ease.
drops her. With ease. Awesome Kong over 250 pounds. Kula Diamond only weighs about 145, 150-ish. Monstrous size advantage for Awesome Kong and an unreasonable size advantage for Madea on the apron. Rolls her through. Very
interesting there.
Sugar Flurb watching closely on the outside. Kula just calling for something, but
again, just
immediately just pressed and just.
Oh
just
my goodness!
This
time she's doing fucking lifts with her, treating her like she's reps.
Unbelievable. Do note that Awesome Kong is bigger than beautiful
DDT,
Spike
though.
DDT.
Disrespect getting a little out of hand for that.
Awesome Kong is bigger than almost every member of Sugar Flurb Enterprises by herself.
Okay.
Into the corner.
Danny.
Right in Medea's face here. Looks to stack her up for some kind of other maneuver. Whips her into her own corner. Smart right there. Takes her time making it over. Tag in comes
this might
ODB.
be what you need to do. Keep her secluded. Cut her off. Keep
bounces
both these
right
women
in front of her.
rotating tags on Awesome Kong. Just don't let Madea get in.
Absolutely. You have to wonder what is going to happen to the Unity poster boys if Awesome Kong and Madea are unsuccessful here tonight. Particularly if Madea cannot get in the matchup at all, as we can see with the dominant jump up kick right there. The dominant
Madea was reaching out for a tag briefly, and then she realized it was hopeless because she's still getting PackWatched.
ODB taking her time, sliding through the bottom rope, goes for the stomp counter here.
There we see, bodies her, a lariat attack, a shoulder tackle almost.
Stacks her up, looking for some kind of maneuver, countered into that Russian leg sweep. Very
outside.
Very dominant.
A lot of the action tonight's been on the outside.
Absolutely.
Almost all of it.
Very interesting that it's been on the outside today. Elbow right there.
effective elbow, but that might close the window, and it does.
Into Madea.
Madea
Right
is
hand
in the
countered,
ring.
left hand. ODB fighting back against Madea. Goes for a splash, misses like
She
shit.
should know
right
that
hand.
splash ain't gonna work right
Counter
now.
here. Madea damn near 400 pounds. Beautiful jumping
Switching
kick
it
right
up
there.
was gonna maybe throw her into the corner, but instead just taking her down with the kick.
Certainly stacks her up.
Good
Counters.
Lord, that's a whole lot of woman to just be picking up.
Absolutely. Awesome Kong out on the outside. Have to wonder. The leg drop. God.
Sizing
damn.
her up for we know what.
We do know what. 1 count kick out here by the women's champion. Madea looks to stack up the women's champion. Counter, shoulder block, takes the 400-pounder down. Splash. Sugar Flurb very,
Splash, but still
very
getting damage
focused
done.
on this matchup. Worried at the absolute size disadvantage both of these women have. Madea might weigh more than both of them put together.
Wait, there, see.
Face buster
Lifting her
here.
across the knee.
Kick to the skull right there. Throwing up
And
the
again,
diamond.
the
Desperate
taunt.
attempt at a tag here by Awesome
The
Kong.
taunt just
Flat
bought all of her time. There we see
Rolls
through,
through.
though.
A lot of power on that arm
She's just
drag.
trying to
Stacks
keep it
her up.
fast. She knows if she gets caught, it's over. I mean,
Back breaker
you
there.
have to keep moving here.
Into the vice grip on Kula Diamond. Monstrous size disadvantage.
This
There's
is
a
what I'm
lot more
talking
pressure
about.
on
She's
that
got her
maneuver.
now. Madea has sized her up finally, looking to take advantage.
Looks
Lifts
to stack
her
her
up.
up here. Counter.
Reversal.
Reverse DDT.
Barely could hook her small hand around the large neck of Madea.
Medea's neck is gigantic, and Kula Diamond is not used to having this much of a size disadvantage in this type of matchup.
Ref
Into
gotta
the
watch
corner,
out.
damn near
We
got
know
the
they
ref.
don't give
Boot
a
to the
damn.
head right here. Quick snap by Madea, kick to the midsection. Stunner! Out of nowhere!
from Madea.
Drops Kula to
Madea
her back
Simmons stunner.
into the cover. 1, 2,
Nobody's
kick
even
out.
interrupting the count or nothing. They're in awe of what they just saw.
That just came out of nowhere. Madea doesn't often use the
Wait,
stunner.
and there's a
Off before
tag.
ass
A
block.
tag to Awesome Kong. Oh no.
Tag team maneuver here. The double backdrop from Kong and Simmons. Kick to the leg here. Kula Diamond shifting momentum. Big series of
Kula
kicks.
kicks.
Got her with the buzzsaw to the skull here. Very interesting that Kula Diamond is taking control of this matchup. Racks the arm here. Awesome Kong looking to shift momentum back into the favor of the Unity Poster boys.
And again,
Tag,
into the
in
corner.
comes Madea.
These two surprisingly have a lot of chemistry. I don't like that.
I don't like that either. Counter here, clubbing blow to the back. Have to
It's
wonder how
almost like they've been plotting this for weeks. Steve Harvey might have been getting in the
Kula
ear
cutter.
of Awesome Kong.
the referee focused on Awesome Kong here into the cover here. 1,
Just having a dragger
two,
though.
kick out.
I was about to say that's
having
too
to drag
much time.
400 pounds. The Kula cutter tag. Looks like she's softened up a little bit. ODB goes for the stomp. Madea right back to her feet here. Counters her. Some kind of modified spine buster. Just throws her to the side here.
Was this a
God,
senton?
rolling senton maneuver. Battering the women's champion skull across the mat.
We seeing Madea Steen out here tonight.
Rolls her into the corner here. Drops her. What is this?
A splash
Vader
off the
bomb-like
top of the
maneuver.
rope.
Got right back up though. That means nothing to Madea Simmons.
She eats those.
Absolutely. Backing up.
And we've seen this
Look at
before
her
though.
stank. Just splash.
Splash.
Look at the distance on that Mongolian chop attempt blocked by Madea.
Wait,
Here.
missing.
ODB
a whole
juking
lot of
and
miss.
vibing into the sidewalk.
But she finally
slam.
catches her.
Juking and vibing from the women's champion, making Madea exert more energy just to try and get something off here. Whips her
Again
into the
corner.
corner. Tag.
And a tag.
And again, a unique maneuver here. What is this?
The trade-off suplex power bomb.
Goodness gracious, the
Or
suplex
power slam,
slam,
excuse me.
two kick out. Kula took her time. She was like, ain't no way that's it.
I mean,
Steve
they're
Harvey
getting-
looking a little worried.
They're sizing her up. They're hitting her with some unique maneuvers
her
here.
right
ODB
to the
ain't used to
apron
this.
ODB is definitely not used to this. ODB does not.
Getting
offer
literally
that.
manhandled by these two women.
I don't know if we really want to put Madea in the classification of women, but looks for the implant buster, collar and elbow counter here. Equal rights, equal fights. We all remember the Unity Rights pay-per-view where OG Scorp won the World Heavyweight Championship.
We all remember this as well.
Stanking on the splash.
But she didn't even go down.
She did not. The fall away.
It don't matter though. Good lord. ODB got in primal.
Tag. In comes Kula Diamond. Stomps. Awesome Kong here. Right hand counter. Have to wonder why ODB didn't go for the cover herself in this matchup. Stomp again right in the SFE corner.
Grip.
Madea on the opposite side of the ring. This is good ring positioning for Sugar Flurb Enterprises. Madea looking a little worn out on the outside.
Madea looks like she is taking a little bit too much punishment.
Absolutely. Very questionable.
That's very odd from her.
Tag right back in comes ODB.
Literally, she's like a prison yard fighter. Like, you know, the mentality from her is always fighting.
Stomp to the kneecap here. Dragging her away from her corner. Stomp to the wrist. Looking for the Steiner recliner-like maneuver.
Absolutely, locks it in.
Champion
trying to put her to sleep. Truly recline.
Drops her from Dimebag. Boot to the face, able to get away from some of these maneuvers. Clotheslines her right out.
Just takes her out right in front of Flurb.
Sugar Flurb very concerned about the women's champion. And then you can see Kula Diamond talking
shit. Flurb does no more in this matchup than that.
What are you talking about? Equal rights, equal fights. Beautiful. Russian leg sweeps. Sugar Flurb is simply just watching quick series of jabs and strikes.
Raquel likes to watch too a lot of the
X-Factor.
times, but you know.
Raquel likes to get involved a lot of times. I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know. She lifted Io Shirai to her feet a couple times. And
the
I
boss
heard
man slam.
Some complaints.
The omnipotent, dominant boss man slam from ODB.
They just keep going at it.
Series of chops, fireman's carry here. Count of 6. Club and blow counter.
This might be a no,
7
it's not.
into
Okay.
that range. Madea having plenty of time to recuperate on the outside. Not good for anybody involved. Tag. Madea looking to get in the ring.
Interrupting the tag. Technically, this would be counted as an illegal tag, but you know, I'm not going to say that for now. I'm worried about myself here.
Tag was not illegal. The referee clearly saw that tag.
No, he didn't. He saw Madea. He was literally not paying attention to that tag.
Referee clearly saw the tag. I don't know what you were looking at here. Look at Kula just taunting her off the ropes. The knee into the neck breaker. Kula Diamond and ODB
This ain't enough, though. Good lord.
Kula Diamond and ODB going off right now, but it's just simply not enough to take out these gigantic masses of humanity.
Taking out one of these women alone is a task, but you literally have both of the most dominant women, besides ODB, on a team. Here.
Sugar Flurb trying to call for the
speaking of Sugar Flurb.
Drive by Awesome Kong, looking to be disrespectful, but that gives
She's not
Kula
looking to
Diamond,
be disrespectful. She was disrespectful right in front of Sugar
Kula
Flurb.
Diamond unable
ODB having a word with Flurb.
Wait a minute.
Quick.
Top rope, the splash on the top rope
from Awesome Kong.
Damn, we've never seen Awesome Kong hit the top rope before. Cover. Looking for the cover.
Speak of the devil. What is this?
What do you mean? What
looking
is
equal rights, right? You know, no
equal
involving.
Rights, equal fights. There was no involvement.
That looks like
what is this torture rack here? Got her in this odd
might not matter though. She is literally
here.
stretching her back completely over.
Rolls through arm drag. Stacks her up here. What is this? Got her up. Beautiful.
I don't know how she's still doing this.
Into Casaus.
What is that? Sugar Flurb just brought in a chair for no reason.
Sugar Flurb didn't bring in shit.
I saw the tracksuit arm. I saw the sleeve of the tracksuit.
You mean the sleeve of the tracksuit that ODB is wearing?
Get out! Flurb's ejected. Yes, sir. Ref blatantly saw it.
Ref didn't
yes,
shit,
sir.
But that's all right.
Agenda over facts does not matter here.
We got something for that referee. No worries. You can see.
Oh, now you're gonna assault the ref, is what you're saying.
Hey, look.
You know, certain people got fined for that.
Hey, look. Certain people did get fined, but out of everybody who's talked about assaulting referees, you know who hasn't gotten fined? The Ded Van Dominators.
What are you talking about? I haven't touched the ref.
I don't know, but you threaten referees on multiple occasions.
I haven't got ejected from a match for interfering with it. Neither has Raquel. So
that's because you got the referees on your payroll.
Absolutely not.
Definitely got the referees on your payroll after that.
You are tweaking stupendously.
I don't know about all that. OG Scorp isn't.
If that was the case, do you think Naito would have went out like that?
Oh, absolutely not. But you definitely got the referees on your payroll with the fact that Scorp ain't still world heavyweight champion.
Well, maybe that's
Elbow
because he got
right
conquered
there.
And he got packed up. Something no one else could do.
Why are you trying to conquer a 50-year-old man? That's a little questionable.
I'm trying to conquer the reign of his title.
I don't know. Word to Effie, you a little nefarious. On the splash.
There's no words needed other than yes, sir, because this match is a banger.
DDT in off Kula Diamond. Picking up Madea. Madea's not even the legal woman. What is ODB
That has not
doing
mattered
right
in this matchup.
Wait a minute. Roll through slap.
The rules are
right
out
here.
the building for this one.
Rolls quick to the outside. Awesome Kong making her way back in. Shot to ODB.
Going for a spinning back fist, getting none of it.
Missed. Absolutely got none of it. Roll into that
She is
corner.
not Asa.
Tag. Shots to the midsection. And what do we see
Showtape
here?
from ODB.
Taboo into display. Drops her in the center of the ring.
Leaving Kula to get the pin. Madea's in though. Madea's just watching it.
Broken it.
I thought Madea was going to cost Austin Kong
damn,
that match.
Kula Diamond is flattening the fuck out of
stepped
Madea.
the fuck
all
up.
matchup line. All
She
matchup
stepped
line.
the fuck up.
Maybe Madea was better off in the school shooter division.
You know, what's interesting about all of this is, despite Suga Flurb's interferences and involvement, spinning back fist, Steve Harvey has essentially not done anything but razzle and rile up the crowd.
What is this? Some kind
That literally is just a Death Valley driver.
Modified Death Valley driver rolls her through into another Death Valley driver.
D maneuver.
Prime. Wait a minute. 2 breaks the hole. Thank God.
Oh my goodness. There's a lot going on in this.
A lot going on in this.
I mean, we expected this to happen.
ODB and Madea Beal across the ring.
Beal throw on ODB.
Rolls through, kicks to the leg here. Kick to the midsection. Looks to stack her up. Oklahoma Stampede with no stamp.
New Orleans Stampede. Ah, yes, sir. Every variation.
That European cutter.
She just walked away from the kick, not even giving a damn.
God damn. Elbow, Kula Diamond damn near
She is fighting for her fucking life in this match.
The clothesline in the corner. Kula Diamond.
I've never seen a woman more desperate than this right now.
Kula Diamond going crazy, goes for the cover here.
To get a win in this division. Again, questionable by Madea. She stopped again.
Knee to the back right here.
Wonder if she's getting fed up with Awesome Kong not getting the job done. They gotta expect that they wanted this over.
She put her steam behind Awesome Kong. I have to wonder if she shouldn't have put that steam behind herself.
Absolutely not. Yeah, you are correct there.
Tag in comes Madea, and Madea just...
Surprisingly enough, Madea's just waiting to see if she can recover.
Madea's just waiting for Kula
shit,
Diamond to recover.
Posing. There we see. Breaking the count.
4 before Madea decides to do something. Very odd by Madea as Kula Diamond puts her down once again. Kick to the midsection. What is this? Goes for a DDT, but it countered. It took a lot for Madea to finally get something off here.
Huge clothesline.
Rolls her.
That's a 9 count, I do believe. Oh, 6 count, my bad.
Here.
Fans distracting me with all the hate fingers in the air.
There's a lot of hate fingers in the air. Desperate tag attempt by ODB, but Kula Diamond cannot get to her corner with this absolute monstrosity in between them. Kula Diamond and ODB together don't weigh as much as Madea. It is a very nefarious scenario. Leg drop.
Just sitting on her.
She left the leg, but didn't ask the ref to go for the cover.
I don't know why. Shoulders were clearly down.
Very clearly into the cover. 1.
Whoa. Just taking Awesome Kong down, interrupting the pinfall there. What is this?
God
damn. On her. Literally.
That's a different kind of ass blast, but Awesome Kong.
I've never seen that kind of ass blast.
Count breaks it up. Elbow by the women's champion. Madea should be focusing
just a little
on
angry
the
that she
diamond.
interrupted the match. Giving her a death stare.
Head. Unbelievable showing here from all 4 of these women. What a match.
What is this? A senton again.
Goes for the stomp, but Kula's back up to her feet.
Madea Steen is showing the fuck off.
Rolled into the corner here. Tag, in comes ODB. Switching roles for this one. Gonna see the kick from ODB into the splash.
A
Kula
small splash
150-pound splash into the cover here. 1, 2, 3. That's it.
That's
ODB just pinned Madea off the splash.
Wow. Wow. What a
Flurb
match.
Enterprises. Ah, yes, sir. That's what it's all about. That Kula cutter, that DDT, the stankest of splashes. Madea was not shipping. Wait a minute. Unity posted
Oh, they could not accept that.
Could not take losses.
Awesome Kong.
Awesome Kong.
I don't even know why she's still worried about this.
The Sugar Flurb Enterprises, they took clean losses, but they're not happy about it. They looking like some Ded Van Dominators right now.
Well, they'd have gold if they were, but, you know, they don't.
Speaking of Ded Van Dominators and gold, it is time for the SoundCloud Valero I-75 Championship match between Brando and Dimebag Darrell.
Absolutely, because we all know Dimebag's giving Dio this shot tonight at the belt because we're keeping true to our word and part of the mission statement, defending the gold like true world-class champions. Ah, yes, sir. That's what we do.
Dimebag Darrell, the green vest. You can see different entrance music, I believe. I don't recall him having this entrance music last week.
He just got unreleased tracks, you know, just pulls them out whenever.
Dimebag Darrell taking his time. You can see the double braided beard. Patches all across the vest. Dad dog tags on deck with Dad.
A true mercenary.
As well. Taking his sweet time, getting to the ring because
Breathe, respect, and walk. Dimebag.
Dimebag Darrell into the ring, looking to make
Blinding everyone.
making
So you can stand alongside him.
unbelievable. The white light on the back of Dimebag Darrell, the shining, glimmering diamonds of the SoundCloud Valero I-75 Championship belt as he makes his way to the ring for this championship matchup against Dio Brando.
Absolutely. Now, we saw Dio come out and get face-to-face with him last week, so, I mean, it kind of makes sense as to why this is happening.
But do know, I believe this is the first championship opportunity for Dio Brando.
It might be. Can we see what?
Is that drip stick?
That is, in fact, a dad drip stick. It says arrogance on it.
Look at the
nefarious on
arrogance.
a different level.
That man has the Scott Steiner goatee. Very interesting. That man had no facial hair last week.
Very interesting. He's got some of that RVD beard oil.
If you will. Very interesting theme song choice as well. If I recall, it seems to be a piano remix of his previous pre-disco theme song as he makes his way into the ring with that dripstick. Could we see the dripstick play a part in the outcome of this matchup?
Do not know.
Very interesting.
Looking to get the crowd with him here.
Very interesting choice of attire.
Looks like he's leaned the fuck out since last week. This man's on a strict diet.
Very interesting. I wonder what is in that diet, if you will. SoundCloud Valero I-75 championship matchup. The reigning defending champion, Dimebag Darrell, defending his championship against the very interestingly seafoam green Dashing Disco Darling.
Absolutely.
Stacks
what is this, though? Slow-mo air raid cutter. Good God.
Interesting maneuver into the cover here. Is this it?
Is that it?
2, 3.
Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness!
What the fuck just happened?
That was clear as day what just happened.
What the hell was that?
Yes, sir. J-O-B softly, brother.
Unbelievable. Wait a minute. Backstage, RVD. Wait,
J-O-B softly,
wait a minute.
brother.
That is Dio Brando. That's RVD and Dio Brando. Who the fuck
No.
was in the ring?
Dio Brando was in the ring. What are you talking about?
That's Dio Brando right
No,
there. That's the same.
Dio
Titty
Brando
window
is in the
shirt.
ring. He just got knocked the fuck out. That's
Dio Brando right there.
This must be old clip.
Old
Must be
clip.
last week. This must
I
be
don't
last
know
week.
about all that.
After he got in his face.
There's a different demon in the ring with Dimebag.
I don't know about that, because I'm pretty sure we just saw Dio Brando.
Rob Van Dam assaulting Dio Brando backstage. A series of
But you know what's interesting about this?
Assaults here.
You know
Maybe
what's
Steven Seagal with the fire
God
extinguisher.
damn.
Flattens him. Looking
Never
to take
mind.
out Rob Van Dam. Fuck
the
that
blatant
nigga up.
disrespect.
Fuck that nigga up. Shooter Seagal.
Look at this man calling for an elbow.
Shot him. Oh,
Ain't no
nah.
fucking way.
Backstage. He's got the Van
Ain't no fucking
Dominator
way.
up. Picks him up, Van Dominator.
God
on the
damn.
concrete backstage. What is this gonna do to the tag team champions? Look at him just shucking it. Wait, that's La Flamme. La Flamme coming through. Wait a minute. That can't be Dio. Who is
That's
that?
Dio. What are you talking about?
That
I
looks
told
like
you,
Ken
that's old
Shamrock.
clip. I told you that's an old clip.
That looks like Ken Shamrock.
What are you talking about? Clearly Dio Brando. He's got
Wait
his
a
shit
minute.
together. He's got his senses together.
That-
standing
that
with
is-
Dimebag.
That's Val Venus. What the fuck are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
That is clearly Val Venus. I
You know,
recognize that
But
ugly ass.
speaking of Val Venus and RVD, though, you know, it's interesting because they weren't booked tonight, and that's the prime reason they did not show off that tag team title design that we promised everyone. Because you know what? You know what? The people don't get to see the brand new ice until they get paid to PackWatch.
Brand new ice, damn that shit.
That
nice.
shit is gonna be very nice, but we ain't showing up until we paid for PackWatch.
This is a
showing the belt
This
off.
is a storied matchup after the pack that we saw in the tag team division last week. Zangief takes on former longest reigning school shooter champion.
Zangief could take some notes from Dimebag Darrell on how quickly that match ended for Dio Brando.
Dio Brando, Dio Venus.
I don't know what you keep throwing these accusations for.
Not even giving Dio Brando a shot at the title.
He
Denying
clearly got it. He lost in 3
denying
seconds.
the European a shot at the title, telling the two black men they couldn't have a shot
Nah,
at the title.
see, you're throwing
Dimebag
different kind of
Darrell
allegations
is
now.
out here with a lot
Dimebag
of
Darrell clearly
fairness.
gave him a fair shot.
Fair
Yeah,
shot
knock
to
the
Val
fuck
Venus.
out, Brian.
That's why
Air
he
raid
was
cutter.
green. Air raid cutter.
You know,
Okay.
ODB signature maneuver. You know, I thought you knocked hella people out with it. Dimebag Darrell just saw the maneuver and thought he liked it.
That's why
Taking a play out her book, you know.
That's why ODB has to whip out the stankest of stangerest of splashes in that book. See if anybody plagiarizes her this time.
Do not think so after seeing what we saw tonight in the tag team matches. Because again, showing why she's champion.
ODB
Putting on only performances that they can.
If I see one stankin' ass stanger splash from Dimebag Darrell, ODB's getting a SoundCloud title opportunity.
I don't know who's booking that.
Don't worry, it'll get booked. But ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Stitches making his way.
Hella
to the
drink
ring.
in the cup.
In
Mud
the
cup. Ah, yes, sir.
very, very relaxed here. You see, he's very limber, making his way to the ring in this matchup.
I don't be sipping liquor. I be drinking that dirty. Ah, yes, sir.
Taking his time, making it to the ring. Fresh new cut, brought the beard back, got the chain,
Got
the
them
cup
cuts
on
to the
deck.
side of the hair. Ah, yes, sir. He's on perks. You heard it there, folks. He's mean to fuck up.
That man Stitches is always beamed. His natural state of being is beamed up. He doesn't even need to pop one.
He might need a little bit of mud or beans to get through this, though.
Absolutely. Look at what he's up against. Look at this man in the ring.
He don't even give a damn.
Very limber.
You don't fight someone who doesn't give
Look
a
at
damn.
look at the shoulders.
You can ask Dio Brando.
I don't know if you can ask Dio Brando all that. Match starts off. Zangief in charge.
Toss him down to the ring.
Takedown.
Face first.
Stitches has a size disadvantage here, something you don't often see in the school shooter division from Stitches. A lot of elevation on dash suplex. Trying to show off here for the Unity poster boys. Suplex. Trying to show off and get this victory because apparently Awesome Kong and Madea cannot get the job done as a team.
They cannot. Somehow, I mean, you literally put two dominant forces together. You would expect something to happen, especially with the chemistry they showed. Spinning back fist
kick right there. That's how you do a spinning back fist. Awesome Kong. Whipped into the opposite corner. Goes for a splash and he misses.
Smart maneuvers there from Stitches. DDT
Running
though.
DDT.
Taking all the way down.
Diamond Mario Judah playbook. What are we going to see here? Fall away slam damn near took the referee's kneecaps out. Goes for the kick. Countered here. Dragon screw leg whip. Stitches picking his spots here. Kick to the midsection. Big
just takes him over.
400-pounder. Zangief. Stitches upwards of 260 pounds.
Did not take him down, those Stitches.
God damn, the Dragon suplex.
Just takes him all the way down.
Right hand here, counter.
Flattens all the momentum he has.
Goes for a maneuver, but he misses. Drop right down, series of shots by the longest reigning school shooter champion. The natural selection. Rolls him over
what he's
here.
going to select next, though, because there's a lot he's going to have to do to take Zangief down.
Battering the knees of the 400-plus pounder. Kick, but Zangief's able to get back up. Goes for a boot of his own, and he misses.
Swinging aggressively. He's got to keep it tranquilo and maybe take it easy. And just see what works for him, you know.
Absolutely.
Go back to the clubbing blows and stuff like that. Backdrop.
What a backdrop. A lot of stank on that backdrop. Whipped into the corner.
Not running towards him like he was last time.
Wait a minute here.
But we know he's running on this because it's tap out.
God damn. Flipped Stitches on his head. Looking to stack him up here for some type of maneuver. Grabs him by the back of the neck. Into the corner. Boot by Stitches. Spins him around. What is this? Half and half suplex.
Half and half exploder there. Spine buster.
Flexing.
Hitting all kinds of crazy maneuvers here.
That was effect on Dapine here. What is this? Rolls him through.
Rolls him through, hooking that
modified
left arm.
Double arm bar here. How do you tap out if you're in a double arm bar?
You just say you give up, I guess. Tap with your foot, maybe.
Can the referee understand Russian, though? That is the real question.
You know, if Zangief starts screaming in Russian, I think that's a clear sign something's going on in the matchup.
The slam, no words.
He doesn't audibly scream much.
Absolutely, right back to his feet. Flattens Stitches with some kind of odd, almost chop block like
just a game shoulder tackle.
Stitches right back up, countered underneath, off the ropes into the back toss.
Right now he is putting it all together with his own spine
buster. These two men exchanging spine busters and heavy blows. Looking to grapple him here in the headlock. Roll through by
Heavy blows. That's something Stitches knows all about. And there you see heavy blows kicking in. He's jiving.
Just vibing. Do note that whoever wins this matchup has to face inaugural school shooter champion Steven Seagal in the semi-final matchup. Dragon screw leg whip. The semi-finals.
You gotta wonder who Shooter Seagal would like to face in all of this.
Absolutely.
You don't think he'd want to go against Zangief and see this kind of power on display?
Absolutely not. The semifinals will likely take place next week because in 2 weeks the finals will be, assumably, at our first pay-per-view of the third season, Highway Wars Second Gear. Very interesting.
Yes, sir.
Pay-per-view.
Shifting gears.
The hell of a kick.
Hell of a kick indeed.
Stitches looking to stack him up here for some type of maneuver. We haven't seen much of Stitches this season. Got him up. We know this move.
We know this move very well.
Some up one driver, and that's it. Spit him the fuck out of here. On Nick. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. Stitches knocks out Zangief. That pounce, that fall away slam, huge series of slams, Busters exchange, but with that torpedo Samoan driver, Stitches is successful in this final qualifying matchup for the soy sauce shooter tournament.
You see that sign back there and talking about hit him with the compactor.
Look at that, Stitches.
Zangief surely just got compacted.
Absolutely.
Got that mud cup. Ah, yes, sir.
Next week, we will likely see the next matchups in the Soy Sauce Shooter Invitational, including a match between former school shooter champion Seagal and that man, Stitches. Well, up next, it's time for the main event of the evening. Mark Henry takes on Ded Van Dam in a World Heavyweight Championship bout.
I said I was a fighting champion, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. Giving Mark Henry exactly what he asked for. I'm going to make him regret asking for such things. Look at this. Clapping him.
He's very excited for this
Very
heavyweight championship opportunity. Perhaps off a little bit of the Fomposite Fenty, if you will. Left arm twitching up a storm, shoulder rolls, neck rolls. This man is tweaking to some degree. He's percolated or something.
He might have got whatever mud was in that cup as Stitches was passing by.
Certainly.
He's very hyped.
Very limber.
So, yeah, I'm going to need him to bring 100% for the disrespect he showed. So that's fine. Let him be hyped. I want to beat him at his best.
Disrespect at all. But
He interrupted. Walked out. That was enough.
Okay.
I was clearly talking. Could have waited and made his point.
Anything worth listening to, but that's besides the point.
Does not matter what you, as you are not the champion.
You can see right here, green lights and all. Mark Henry.
The crowd is on their feet. Finally, some people with a little bit of common sense.
Very odd.
New Orleans.
New Orleans, where Birdman is from. Birdman, a very questionable individual in and of himself. So you have to wonder if this is where Birdman is from, what kind of creatures are in that audience here tonight?
I mean, I'm not here to question all that, you know. If they just want to stand with the Dominators, that's fine. Nothing more, nothing less.
Very interesting change of attire here, brand new vest
that
as
champion check, boy.
You can see right here. You can see right here the boots and the cargo pants taken straight out of El Rey's locker from when he was World Heavyweight Champion.
Nah, clearly not.
That ring.
He couldn't fill my shoes.
I don't know about all of that. El Rey, World Heavyweight Champion, Eastside Champion, Tag Team Champion. He is, in fact, that Triple Crown winner.
Done that.
He did it first, though.
Fun.
You can see right here the Ded Van Dominator, ready for this World Heavyweight
Always
Championship
ready.
match.
Ready at all times.
A lot of Kane shirts in the audience today. A lot of 3
Lucha forever. Ah, yes, sir. New Orleans showing all kinds of respect.
You see a lot of the little emeralds encrusted into the belt here. Ded Van Dam making his own modifications now that the Ruby Blood Diamond HMS era
looking to get things flowing in my direction, if you will, with those emeralds.
Certainly the green belt here, the green emeralds in the belt here as well. Referee shows that man, Mark Henry, what it's all about, the World Heavyweight Championship title here. Are we going to see Mark Henry win and turn the belt Fomposite, or are we going to see the green and gold remain here in Iowa School to go to Championship Wrestling? And the bell has rung. Kick to the midsection here, looks for a cutter, countered.
He moved me. You see that? Did not go off my feet.
Jawbreaker here.
And instead, Mark Henry's the first man down on his feet.
Shot right here again and again. Aggression shown by the World Heavyweight Champion.
Ruthless aggression. Ah, yes,
He made a very bold claim going into the Super X Showdown that he would defeat OG Scorp and have a title reign longer than OG
Looking
Scorp
to be the
himself.
champion he could not be. Standing by my words, I want to defend that belt.
OG Scorp was World Heavyweight Champion for 20 weeks. This is week 2 of the Ded Van Dominator's reign. Could we see his dreams being crushed early by Mark Henry?
Looking to crush my face instead. Jesus. Does
Overhead
not matter though. Work the stitches, just reaching and dragging him over.
Right to the top rope very quickly. What is this?
He was perfectly planned. Instead wants him to come to his feet. God damn.
Damn, counter here. Just flipped him on that one. Stomped
Not
to the
the
face.
smartest maneuver I could have went for. I'm not going to lie, but that's fine. Again.
Another overhead takeover.
Been hitting the gym, as you can see.
Definitely whipping Mark Henry around.
Got
His
strength.
350+ pound weight not meaning much to the Ded Van Dominator.
Ain't shit to me.
Collar and elbow lockup, shoves off the damn near 400 pounder,
Russian
takes
leg
him down.
sweep. As he was going for a maneuver there, worked out perfectly.
Kick
Taking
out.
him off his feet.
Mark Henry looking to defeat the Ded Van Dominator, and it's not for him right here. Stacking him up, countered back toss right there.
Getting all of it.
Looking for a cover. Are we going to see the world title? No.
Not even a 2 count.
The Ded Van Dominator repping the black and green versus his opponent, Foamposite Chocolate, who stomps the World Heavyweight Champion.
Foamed indeed.
Stacks him up here, scooping the slamming him.
Here we see a
bulldog.
little bit of JYD vibe on that.
Kick and a miss here. Shot to the small of the back.
Here we see the patented maneuver.
Backbreaker. Into the cover here.
Backbreaker. Got a lot of it.
Kick out. Not even a 2 count.
Mark Henry's a big man. I was not expecting fully to get the 3 count, but if it would have happened, it would have been surprising,
A little bit of smack talk there. Shoulder breaker counter. Off the rope.
God damn.
350+ pounds on that one.
World's largest slam, damn near.
Absolutely. Looking to stack him up to his feet. Fireman's carry roll through here. Ded Van Dam back on top.
Smart positioning by Mark Henry, though, not allowing me to get off of that maneuver.
Stomp to the midsection here. What is this?
Kicking to the lower back.
All of the back, kicking in the face. Just racking the
moving the attack to every limb and body part, and there we see working those hate fingers.
Here. Drops the double knees. Speaking of hate fingers, could we see stunt marshal run interference on behalf of Mark Henry here?
You'd hate to see that, truly. We don't need to see any interference.
Take it down.
I gave Mark Henry exactly what he asked for. I'd like to see a little bit of respect for that.
Take down here.
He cannot run though from this.
I'm up.
The world's largest
Dominator
gets out
the Dominator.
The weight. He was just able to just simply roll out of it.
World's strongest slam in the middle of the ring, and of course.
Hey, look, Val Venus is here.
Val Venus, that's clearly
Val Venus and Naito. They're here now.
Tetsuya Naito running interference. He got knocked out earlier in the ring, and now you got to call the matchup off.
Destino, yes, sir.
Look at this. The chicken shit can't even beat Mark Henry.
What are you talking about? Clearly, Mark Henry still got his hand raised.
I beat Mark Henry clean. Why can't Ded Van Dam beat Mark Henry clean?
Ask Naito, not me.
Naito running interference. Unnecessary here.
A little bit of mocking of Mark Henry, too.
Right hands here. Mark Henry getting manhandled somehow by a guy who couldn't even put away Steven Seagal. Very questionable here.
Here we see.
Into the corner, big right hand.
Huge
big
right
series
hand.
of shots. Boot to the face.
Huge boot in the face.
Taking it right to the face. Ded Van Dam rolling to the outside.
I don't got to deal with this, man. I don't know
running
what the fuck's happening.
Leaving Tetsuya Naito to get packed up.
Naito asked for this. I mean, he clearly walked out here.
Leaving Tetsuya Naito.
He had intentions of his own.
unbelievable amounts of disrespect shown by Ded Van Dam.
I had intentions to finish my match.
That elbow, looking to crush the spine of that man.
You know, I'm all about fair learning.
Definitely.
You know, maybe he should take a note not to do that again.
Ded Van Dam running from Mark Henry as anticipated. Mark Henry victorious here via disqualification. Was not able to get his World Heavyweight Championship opportunity in all fairness. Mark Henry does not look happy right now. It is definitely not finished between these two. Mark Henry will have that World Heavyweight title. Any means necessary. Yes, sir. From Posit Chocolate.